Do you believe that our immigration system is built on white supremacy?
No, sir.
Well, you said it, Professor. Now, did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?
No, I did not write that statement. That I'm on the board of directors of an organization called the California Immigrant Policy Center that advocates for legislative changes in the state of California to improve the lives of immigrants. I'm not aware of that statement.
Well, you ought to go look at your website.
What started as a routine Senate hearing quickly turned into a tense exchange when Senator John Kennedy began questioning immigration scholar Tom K. Wong. Kennedy opened by acknowledging the emotional testimony from a mother who had lost her daughter to gang violence, setting a serious tone for the discussion about immigration enforcement and public safety. But the focus soon shifted to Wong's role with the California Immigrant Policy Center, an advocacy organization involved in immigration reform debates. Kennedy referenced statements from the group's website that criticized the U.S. immigration enforcement system and argued it was rooted in deeper structural problems. When asked directly whether he believed the system was built on white supremacy, Wong said he was not aware of that statement being on the organization's website. That answer immediately raised eyebrows in the hearing room.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thanks to all the members of our panel for being here today. Ms. Nobles, I'm sorry. I don't have a daughter. I have a son. If what happened to your daughter happened to my son, I don't know if I could ever recover. I don't know why bad things happen to good people. If I make it to heaven, I'm going to ask. I'm just sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know anybody in the United States Senate who has worked harder to implement and control, well, let me amend that, to implement an immigration policy that looks like somebody designed it on purpose than Senator John Cornyn. The problem we've had in the last 3 years is that except until recently, when it became a political issue, President Biden just didn't care. And sometimes when a person acts like he doesn't care, it's not an act. And that's why we have way more, Professor Wong, than 60,000 minors, many of whom are being trafficked, sexually trafficked today in our country. And I suspect you know that. Professor Wong, you're a professor from California, is that right?
Yes.
And you were invited here as an expert today by our Democratic colleagues?
Yes.
Okay. You're on the board of directors of the California Immigrant Policy Center. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
And I'm looking at your website. You and the center believe, I want to quote, if that's okay. According to you and the center, quote, the immigration enforcement system is built on white supremacy, economic exploitation, and criminalization, and must be dismantled, end quote. Is that correct?
I'm not aware of that statement.
Here it is, right from your website, and you're on the board of directors. Do you believe that our immigration system is built on white supremacy?
No, sir.
Well, you said it, Professor. Now, did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?
No, I did not write that statement. That I'm on the board of directors of an organization called the California Immigrant Policy Center that advocates for legislative changes in the state of California to improve the lives of immigrants. I'm not aware of that statement.
Well, you ought to go look at your website.
Are you talking about my personal website?
I'm talking about the California Immigrant Policy Center.
Yes, I'm not aware of that statement
whose
on the
board you
California
sit.
Immigrant
You-
Policy
you
Center's
say
website.
That the immigration enforcement system in America today is, quote, built on white supremacy.
That's not my statement.
Yes, it is.
That's not my statement.
You're on the board. It's built on economic exploitation, and it's built on criminalization, and it must be dismantled. You also say, you in the center, that you want to, quote, strategically push ICE out of our communities across California, end quote. Wow.
So an extensive body of research shows that interior immigration enforcement, to the extent that ICE partners with local police, has chilling effects across immigrant communities and their families.
Did you listen to Ms. Noble's testimony?
Yes, I did, with great concern.
Yeah. You think getting rid of ICE is gonna help young women not be raped and murdered by MS-13 gang members? Is that your answer to
No, that's
bringing
not.
justice to Mrs. Noble's daughter? Is to
No.
call her a white supremacist and say that she believes in economically exploiting people?
No, that's not. You are attributing a statement to me that I did not make.
Yes, sir, you did. It's on your website.
Kennedy responded by pointing out that Wong serves on the board of directors of the organization, making the professor's claim of unfamiliarity difficult to reconcile with the published language. The senator pressed further, reading the statement aloud and asking a direct question that quickly became the defining moment of the exchange. "Did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?" Wong pushed back, explaining that he personally did not write the statement and that the organization advocates for legislative changes aimed at improving conditions for immigrants in California. However, Kennedy maintained that board members share responsibility for the positions and messaging of the groups they help lead. The tension in the room increased as both sides tried to clarify whether the statement represented Wong's views or simply the broader advocacy position of the organization. The debate then shifted toward immigration enforcement policy, and the role of federal agencies like ICE Kennedy highlighted statements calling for efforts to push immigration enforcement out of certain communities, questioning whether reducing cooperation with federal authorities could create safety risks. Wong argued that research shows partnerships between local police and immigration enforcement can discourage immigrant communities from reporting crimes or cooperating with law enforcement. The exchange illustrated a broader national debate about immigration policy, public safety, and civil rights. By the end of the hearing segment, neither side had backed down, but the sharp questioning and tense responses quickly spread online, making the moment one of the most widely shared clips from the hearing.